All right, heat race number 1 brought to you by My Race Pass. All lineups brought to you My Race Pass this week is Travis Pruitt out of Almsville, the 43, rolling from the inside pole to his outside from Coos Bay, Dustin Hittner in the 99. Trevor Points, your current state point leader in the 11 from Salem, will line up in 3rd. Jacob Hoppus, the 42 from Eagle Point, starts 4th. Scott Allen, 12J from Roseburg, starts 5th, making it an all Roseburg scheduled row 3. Jimmy Smith, the 27S, scheduled to start 6th. 12T Jimmy Ford out of Yuba City, California, starts 7th, and Don Moore from Roseburg in the 37 is slated to roll out 8th. So looks like no Scott Allen in car number 12J. A lot of drivers making it out for the first time tonight. Allen and Smith among the ones in this heat race. Travis Pruitt, Dustin Hittner ready to get after it. Hittner 12th the last couple nights, while Pruitt was 7th last night, his best run of the week, and finished 10th on Sunday. Green is out. It's going to be Travis Pruitt leading 8 laps in distance. Want to welcome our live look-in audience on Facebook, YouTube, whatever social platform you are watching from. This is the Douglas County Dirt Track in Roseburg, Oregon, night number 4, the 2025 IMCA Wild West Speedweek. And it is a side-by-side battle for the race lead. Trevor Points, the 2023 Oregon State Points champion, navigating the cushion of this 3/10-mile oval. Puts the right rear up against the curb and is able to get the lead on lap number 2. Travis Pruitt is 2nd. Jacob Hoppus 3rd. 4th is Jimmy Ford. 5th is Jimmy Smith. Then you've got Don Moore and Dustin Hittner, rest of the running order. 3 and 5 to go. Trevor Points tied for 4th in the point standings with Jimmy Ford. 3rd last night and a runner-up Sunday in Coos Bay. 17th at Southern Oregon Speedway on night number 1, while Ford has placed 8th twice. That was last night, and on Saturday was 6th Sunday. And the 2022 Marysville Raceway Track champion in the 12T of Jimmy Ford is 4th. May see a battle for 2nd start to come together here as Travis Pruitt has the advantage over Jacob Hoppus. Hoppus not with us at Coos Bay Speedway the last 2 nights, but did finish an impressive 9th. And side-by-side action for 4th. Don Moore on the top shelf. It's the 12T of Jimmy Ford down low. 2 laps to go for your leader, Trevor Points, as he is checked out. Points not just leading the points for the state of Oregon, but also 5th in the local point standings here. White flag is out for the 11 car out of Salem. Pruitt holds on to 2nd. Hoppus is 3rd. Don Moore has worked his way up to 4th as the checkered flag will drop. It is going to be Trevor Points, your winner of heat race number 1 of 3 for the Carl Chevrolet IMC Northern Sport Mods. Travis Pruitt, will move into 2nd. He will go through, as well as Jacob Hoppus. Don Moore will be your 4th and final transfer car to come out of this heat race. Jimmy Ford finishes 5th, Jimmy Smith 6th, Dustin Hittner 7th, and Scott Allen a DNS. Well, for those of you on this live look-in, it's plenty of time to order up on IMCA TV for your viewing pass for the rest of the night. Heck, you can get the rest of the week. We'll take tomorrow off, but Thursday we get right back to it on a tight quarter-mile bull ring called Cottage Grove Speedway. Willamette Speedway in Lebanon on Friday, and the Banks Bull Ring, the smallest track out of all the ones we go to for championships, Saturday. There'll be $2,000 to win for the Sport Mods, courtesy of TR Points Trucking for the Sport Mod Clash, and $2,500 to win for the Sunoco IMC Stock Cars. All right, heat race number 2. Good to see this guy back out after missing the last couple nights from Wairika, California. 162 Corey Biggs. Jacob Shandy in the 73 is going to roll out outside pole. And Shandy is the local point leader, originally out of Arlington, now calling Corvallis home. Jordan Henry, the defending track champion from Roseburg, 60J, starts third. Aaron Bloom, last night's winner in the SRAM Motorsports 333 from Cresswell, starts fourth. Fifth is going to be Joby Shields in the 555 from Gold Hill. Shandy Kittleson all the way from Houston, Texas, the 111, sixth in the grid. The OPP, the 2011 Speedweek champion for the modifieds from White City, Brian Papa Sr. And Mason King, second in points out of Springfield. Car number 7K will roll from eight cars, 8 laps, top 4 to the feature. Green is out. Corey Biggs, the 162, fourth on night number 1, while Jacob Shandy racing for the first time this week to his outside in the 73. Lap number 1 will be the 73 of Jacob Shandy leading. Here comes Aaron Bloom, though. Aaron Bloom, second in points. He has covered every step of the podium. Second on night number 1. First of 2 nights in Coos Bay, he was third. Last night with the win. Now he has got a front row seat to the drama that is unfolding right in front of him, and that is the battle for the race lead, but he's going to put himself in the silver screen here and move up in a second. Here comes Jordan Henry in car number 60J. First race of the week for your reigning track champion and 2023 Cottage Grove Speedway track champ. Jordan Henry now trying to light a little bit of a fire underneath the 333 of Aaron Bloom. That is a battle for second. Fourth and final transfer spot up for grabs as the OPP of Brian Papa Sr. able to get around Corey Biggs for the fourth and final transfer spot. Jacob Shandy leading. It's Aaron Bloom, Jordan Henry, Brian Papa for your transfer cars. Corey Biggs, Joby Shields, then Mason King and Shandy Kittleson. The rest of the running order is King nearly getting the wall in turn number 3. We're going to keep this one under green flag racing conditions. And it looks like King going to pull it off, suffering some pretty severe damage. 6 laps complete, 2 to go for Jacob Shandy. Shandy, the state champion last year, also won the Wednesday Midweek Mayhem Series at Cottage Grove Speedway. First time they ever did that. At the historic facility we visit on Thursday night for round number 5 of the 2025 IMCA Wild West Speedweek. May see a battle shaping up here for position 3. Jordan Henry has got the position, but Brian Papa Sr. would love to get off of the bubble spot. Checkered flag going to drop, and it'll be Jacob Shandy punching his ticket in the A-main event, be a part of the redraw. Aaron Bloom finishes second. Third is going to be Jordan Henry. Fourth, Brian Papa Sr. Corey Biggs finishes 5th. Joby Shields 6th. Shandy Kittleson will be 7th. And Mason King finishes 8th. Heat race number 2 is over. Heat race number 3 ready to roll out, and it is your defending series champion, 2022 Oregon State champ and current point leader for the series. Winner of the first 2 nights, the all-time winningest driver with this series in this division, and he was the runner-up last night. Matt Sanders, the 7S from Brookings, starts inside, pull to his outside. It's Mr. Versatile, the 1185 racing for TR Points Trucking. That is the car owners of the 1185 from Thurston, Ricky Ashley. Justin Dorr, the 22 from Klamath Falls, will grid up P3. Buddy Niss, 19K, third in series points, a pair of 5ths the last 2 nights, and finished third to open things up at Southern Oregon Speedway from Oakley, California, starts 4th. Trevor Tiffy out of Doris, California, is going to start in position number 5 in the 19. Lyle Yeager from Winchester, the 32, starts 6th. Got Yeager with us last night, his first race of the week, finished 15th. Hoping to improve off of that. And Chadney from right here in Roseburg, car 44K, will bring up the rear, starting 7th. Again, 8 laps. The top 4 is what you got to make in order to make it into the main event directly through heat race. You also get in the redraw, so you start no worse than 12th in the feature if you can finish 4th or better. Ready to go green out of turn number 4. And here we go. Ricky Ashley trying to reign supreme on the high side, but Matt Sanders, who is one quick individual on the bottom, is able to get the early race lead as he drifts up to the top. Matt Sanders leads lap number 1. Ricky Ashley running in second, trying to find a way downstairs. Buddy Niss is third, Justin Dorr fourth. And he's got the final transfer spot. Chad Nee trying to close the gap in car number 44K, trying to roll the bottom. Last year, Matt Sanders took home some pretty big paydays, winning the Western Sport Mod Nationals at Wairika, a $15,000 payday, then won the Pettit Shootout at Ocean Speedway in Watsonville, and the George Stites Memorial Dirt Nationals at Merced Speedway in Central California. He's shown the way as your top three are checked out. Race for the fourth and final transfer position. Justin Dorr with the upper hand. Ricky Ashley holding on to second. Buddy Niss is third. Ricky Ashley's first race of the week. Justin Dorr, fifth on opening night in Medford, finished 11th on Monday in Coos Bay and was 9th on Sunday, the Clay by the Bay. Your top three still continues to pedal away as we're past the midway point in this one. 5 laps complete and 3 to go. Matt Sanders putting on a clinic this week. Again, wants to get back to his winning ways. He's never won here before during Speed Week action. The most that he has won in a Speed Week is 3. That was back in 2023. White flag for Matt Sanders. Your top 4 drivers seem to be locked in. They go down the back straightaway. Get into corner number 3, exiting turn number 4. Matt Sanders of Brookings will win it. Ricky Ashley is second, third Buddy Niss, and Justin Dorr will be your fourth and final transfer car out of the third and final heat race for the Carl Chevrolet IMCA Northern Sport Mods. Chad Nee fifth, Trevor Tiffy sixth, Lyle Yeager will finish in seventh. All right, first of 3 heat races for the Sunoco IMCA stock cars. Apologies for the delay. Sounds like a little bit of some action in the tech area. We'll try and keep you up to date. And also for you live listeners, this is our final heat that we're going to give you for free. Log on to IMCA TV and don't miss a lap of tonight's action. So Jesse McIntyre, the double aught M out of Coos Bay, lines up inside pole. Sid Shot, the 1S from Sandy, starts outside front row. 05, Dylan Boyer out of Coos Bay, grids up third, while the Mike Shea owns 7M. Trevor Hidalgo from Mesa, Arizona, fourth. Chase Berkeley, the 3-time reigning champion and 2-time defending winner at this racetrack. The 08 out of Colville, Washington, starts fifth. Outside of him, his brother-in-law from Colville, Washington, by way of Redmond, racing for Connor Dwayne Klein, the 22K BJ Wild, who has won the last 2 nights, and the reigning Arizona State champion in the 21 MF from Queen Creek, Arizona, Mitchell Ferguson. Green flag is going to fly, and Sid Shot, the Oregon State point leader entering last week, is going to enter turn number 1 as your race leader. Oh boy, Trevor Hidalgo, 7M. And Chase Berkeley nearly getting together. And BJ Wild, like last night, working the top shelf, looking handsome on the high side here at Douglas County Dirt Track, and is up to second after starting this race 6th in a matter of a lap. Going to work on your race leader, Sid Shot. That is a battle for the race lead. Jesse McIntyre third. Top 4 is what you want to get. There is no B main, but top 4 will get you in the redraw. And there's 3 drivers all battling for that position. Trevor Hidalgo right now has the advantage, but Chase Berkeley gets to the inside. You've got a good race for the lead. You've got a good race for the fourth and final redraw spot, as BJ Wild not backing down on the 1S of Sid Schott. Race for fourth, mutating into the race for third as Chase Berkeley gets around Hidalgo. Now is in front of the 00M of Jesse McIntyre. McIntyre, the fourth and final redraw car at the moment, but the 7M of Trevor Hidalgo trying to say something. 4 in, 4 to go, and BJ Wild is right there. He's going to get around the outside of the 1S of Sid Schott. He's going to move to the point, and we're going to have a new race leader officially when they come out of corner number 4 with 3 laps to go. Sid Schott second, Chase Berkeley third. Jesse McIntyre is ahead of 3 drivers that are all trying to find a way around him. Dylan Boyer, the 05, the 21 MF, a Mitchell Ferguson, and the 7M of Trevor Hidalgo. That race could go either way. White flag and a wave next time around as we're 6 laps in, 2 to go. Chase Berkeley to the inside of Sid Schott, battle for second, but the battle for fourth. We're keeping a close eye on IMCA TV. Jesse McIntyre, again, trying to hold back a Coos County counterpart with the 05 of Boyers, the 05M, sideways in turn 3 and 4. White flag is out. We'll see if McIntyre can fire it up. Not going to be the case. We're going to go yellow. Well, Jesse McIntyre pointed in the wrong direction. Heat race number 1 of 3 for the Sunoco IMCA Hobby Stocks is not quite done yet. Green, white, checkered upcoming. And the 7M of Trevor Hidalgo off the racetrack. And sounds like from race officials, the 7M is the reason for the caution. So 00M of Jesse McIntyre not only going to stay on the racetrack, but keeps the fourth and final transfer spot. 05 of Dylan Boyer has got to try it again. While Mitchell Ferguson, last year's Arizona State champ, also won track titles at Cocopah Speedway and Central Arizona Raceway, is looking to go from position 6 to 4. While the battle of the brother-in-laws is going to resume here. This is what it was like in the main event last night at Coos Bay Speedway. BJ Wild up top, Chase Berkeley down low. Sid Schott has got third, fourth. At the line, oh man, that's close to call. It says Dylan Boyer by 0.025 seconds. We'll see what the gap is going to be on lap number 8 as we'll finish this one out. Heat race number 1 for the Sunoco IMCA stock cars. We'll find BJ Wild the winner. Second, Chase Berkeley. Third, Sid Schott. Dylan Boyer will finish in 4th. Mitchell Ferguson 5th. Jesse McIntyre 6th. Trevor Hidalgo will be credited with 7th. So just like that, heat race number 1 is done. Just like that, our live look-in is over. We thank each and every one of you, whether it was Facebook, YouTube, whatever social media channel it was. Thanks for tuning in. Go on to IMCA TV, order the viewing pass. We've seen some great action so far. You don't want to miss the rest of the program. It's IMCA TV, where America comes to watch racing. Heat race number 2 of 3 for the